Hi guys, thanks for watching. Today's video is going to be a quickish video. I think it's going to be a short, an unboxing and a bit of a review on what's in this box here. So I've noticed a few people do it on Facebook, on YouTube. They do quite a lot of these unboxing videos, and they seem to get watched a lot. People seem to like them, so I think I've just ordered this one because I want to do a video on a video from start to finish, from scratch, on how I fit retro digital chips in cars. So that means they buy a car that's not DPR, that's not DPR, so you can't put a chip in it. The standard flat chip that you just take a door out, put a door in, one of them chips. So, and I think it's a bit of a shame that some of these cars look absolutely fantastic that can't be chipped by the 8505 chip. But Electric do the chip for the F1 cars, the C7005 chip. So that's the chip I'm going to use for this car that's in this box. So I've ordered some, but they're not here yet. So what I'm going to do is just open it for now, just have a general check over at car, put it on track, do a few laps, and just, it's a brand new, it's an old car, but it's a brand new car, not been used. So it's as it comes out at factory, as it's come from factory. So it's not, as far as I'm aware, it's never been used. Right, so I'll get it opened up. Now, it's one of my favourite classic cars, and a bit of a clue for you there. It's an old classic. The Pete from Track Fans TV, good friend of mine, he runs his channel. He runs his Track Fans TV channel, and he runs a separate group for members that's joined his channel. So in with a joining fee on his channel, you get a WhatsApp access to a load of guys that are all WhatsApping each other. Sometimes I can have my phone off, and then have my phone off when I'm filming, like this film here now. I can put my phone back on. I've missed like 30 odd messages, and it's a WhatsApp group really. It's like a community support group, if you like. We're all good mates in it. There's not a bad word to be said. We all have a good laugh, good banter. All banter that can't be had really in a public space. And we're all there for each other. Post all those things on, all the bits and bobs that's happening with his personal lives, and we just help each other through and generally have a right good laugh. So that's Track Fans TV. If you want to have a look onto Track Fans TV and you like Pete's a top lad, a right good laugh. His videos are brilliant. Been watching him since he started the channel, which is a good 3 years ago now. Lockdown with COVID thing. Very entertaining channel. So get back to this. So my point going on to that about the channel was, we were on about this car, a couple of us on about it in the chat. Then I wanted one, and I never bought one when they come out first time. But it's not DPR ready. So I'll be able to put a chip in it. I'll be able to put a chip in it, do a video on chipping it from the start. I mean, there's plenty of room in this vehicle to put a chip in. There must be room in it. It's a decent size. Old smudgers looking into bubble wrap. So if you hear that getting popped late in a few minutes, it's not me, it's the dog. So this is as it's come out of box. It's all bubble wrap well. This row of bubble wrap and then another row of bubble wrap, the big stuff. So I can see from this, on this side, the perspex cover is absolutely mint. So it's absolutely mint in colour. Very nice car. And the car that I've selected to do is that, an E-Type Jag. If anybody's watched my video, my short from yesterday, I've got a Mark 1 Jag, touring car one. I got that when that first come out from Scale Electric, direct from Scale Electric, and that's the car. This is an E-Type Jag convertible. These are not cheap. These are not cheap. A real one, a full one to buy. And they're mega money. So I'll just remove lid off a box. Looking around it in the box, there's no damage. All lights are there. So we're looking pretty good. So we'll just whip it out at back here. 2 spare guide discs. So that's never been used. Right. So underneath there, the motor's set forward. Instead of being set right back here on axle, it's been set forward in this car. And now the underpan is, it's not flat, it's rounded. And I think this top's going to come off. Just teeth nice on knife under edge. Car's right hand drive, which is good. They did do a left hand drive one for Americans. There you go. So that's the cabriolet off. So now we've got an E-Type cabbie, a proper one. So to put you could knock roofs off. Dashboard is not filled in. Dashboard's not filled in or anything there. Well, I bet you could get some stickers for that. Make a dashboard for that. Guy's got no legs, so he's not going to drive it very well, is he? Looks pretty good, that, like. Quite happy with that. So there's a screw up back here under them 2 exhausts, 2 screws at front. wire wheels look quite good. The treaded tyres as well. It's never been used, this car. You can see there's no guide braids. They're still brand new, it's never been on track. Tyres seem alright, seem round enough. The big balloon tyres like they were on the original. Decent sized magnets I think at back as well. We'll try that on a piece of track. So that pulled out my hand quite strong there. Not quite strong enough to lift track up, but it's strong. It feels quite strong. Just above rails, you can feel it just pulling it down, pulling it out your hand. I think that looks pretty damn cool, that does. Right, I'll do a few laps I think. Get it on track, see how she runs. Right guys, I had a quick thought then. I found the old turntable that I used to have for me when I used to race radio control cars indoors, so I can show you and give you a rotating view. Give you a bit of a better look of it all the way around. If you wanted to get a different driver, I suppose you could put somebody cut that guy out and buy a figure from a figure manufacturer, STNE or Wasp Slots or somebody, Magnetic Racing or somebody. Buy a driver figure and cut him in half and stick him in. Well, I think that looks pretty cool, that E-Type. Right, we'll get to road testing him and see how it runs. Put him on track, flick my lights on, flick them. I'll just flick that other side lights out. That's it on track. So with Arc Pro, which that's what I'm using there, Arc Pro Power Base, it's got a switch so you can run analog cars and digital cars. So because this is analog, I've just got to flick a little switch. You can see it. You can see it right faint just there, look. You flick that across. I put my power onto my track. So that's what noise an analog car makes without a chip in it. So flick that onto analog. When you hear that click, that's a relay inside the box. And I can just put car onto outside track. I think that runs quite smooth. So this is analog. So with analog you don't get no brakes. You don't get no brakes or you don't get on the digital features, lane changing and things. Just need to adjust those. So as you can tell, it sounds nice, runs really smooth, snippy, that'll full trigger. It's on outside lane on my track, that'll full trigger. You can hear it motor spin up. So it is going, it's running really nice. It's a bit longer trigger. So as it's running in a bit more and more, I mean, I haven't took body off yet, and I haven't stripped it and oiled it and done a few bits and bobs I do to them. Try and get it from this way. Yeah, that's a lot. Sticks really well, that does. Bit longer with trigger, so yeah, it's quick enough like. It sounds alright. That's how to put car on track. Well, you've seen me open it up, open packet, get it straight out box. Not done anything to it. Oh, that were a crash. Good job I've got them barriers on the bottom there. Yeah, so you've seen me get it out at packet, and get it out at box, put it straight on track, and you're having fun with it straight away. You ain't got to look to it. It runs straight away, and it's quick straight away. So that, for me, for the price these cars are, competitively priced, I might add. They're cheap fun. They're very good fun to have these. And I only have scale electric, and I only run scale electric. But this car, I'm enjoying this car. That's a crash again. So with digital cars, you let off the trigger. You let off the trigger and it's straight, and power straight there. The power lets off and it brakes straight away. So it's like, when you put your power on, so on analog, you've got to feather your throttle. You've got to let out your throttle and just feather it off. I mean, look at that for shine on that paintwork. I'm just holding the trigger on very slight to get the noise. That's what gives the noise, but very slight just to put the lights on it. So if I put trigger on now, see how it runs, how car runs. So that's how it runs on. So if I'll move that to there. So that's where it stopped with that bit of power. So I put digital car on track now. That's where my stick's gone. I put what shall I have? If I put this BMW on, no, not a Beamer. I'll put my Aston Martin on, so you can see no lights on, full trigger. Right, so under bridge again. This is analog. I've stopped on a chuffing thingy bit. Right, so I'll flick it onto digital. Let me switch. Right, that's now on digital. So you can see it lights on front, which indicates it's on digital. Because I've rewired it so it lights on all the time. So that's my starting point. You see how it just stops instantly? It don't travel. The car don't travel. So you put power on, this is full power, and they're off and it stops instantly. And now I'm on a dead spot because I don't want to cross over. So I'll do a couple of laps with this Aston Martin and you can see, and you'll see what I mean. When I haven't got my chuffing. You got warm, when you warm tyres up, you do a few laps, get tyres warm, and they do handle a bit better. So on digital now, I'll tell you when I'm full pin. Oh, that's because I'm trying to drive it and talk at the same time. Get the wand of power. That's what you need when you've got a big track and a wide board. You need a wand of power. So that one, let's do a few laps and I'll just say full power. Off again. It is a nice looking Jag, that. Very nice car. Try again. Oh, I'm beached now. Fuck's sake. Right, so you can hear motor pick up when I put full power on. Just there. So because I know I've got brakes on, I can put full power on and let go trigger, and I stop a lot quicker. Right, so just changed car. I've got a Ford Capri now. That runs nice as well. So you can see that when I come downhill and let power off, it stops right quick at bottom. So on digital, that's mostly full power. You can full pin it, but on analog, you've only got a brief touch of full power because you need to slow down for bend at bottom. So that's about it really for this video, guys. I think I've done a few. I've got a few different things. This Art Pro system is absolutely fantastic. It's best I've had. With the app racing control and professional, it's the best kind of system they've got. I'll do another video on a full ranging of it, and what you can do when you connect your tablet to it, or some sort of device, internet device, phone, tablet, laptop. You can put you can connect it to a telly, anything like that. Now I've just got this old control tower. So when I've programmed my cars and I've got all my controllers turned on, there's a little control tower I've made just to sit over at top of it. So then, when you want to get to your controllers, you can just lift top off. That's it, guys. So for my next video with this E-Type, what I'll be doing is chipping it, putting a C7 005 chip in it. And there you go. Right, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.